Hey guys, I'm back at Seaworld today. My name's Arthur and this is my rolling vlog. I'm quite excited for today. So I'm going to show you guys, I've got a dolphin encounter booked for later on today and I'll be able to take you guys with me on that. But just now I'm headed to Manta and I will be able to take you guys on this ride and I'm really excited about that. Amazing ride. I've ridden a flying coaster like it called Galactica at Alton Towers, but this one, although the seats are a lot more comfy when you're in the flying position than in Galactica's version, but the ride itself is a lot more rougher, but it's still a very fun ride. So I've now entered the aquarium section beside Manta. I've never been in this particular aquarium at Seaworld. It's really cool. The theming here is pretty awesome. It's one of these things I've always just went by. I never actually went in, but it's very busy today.
Give me one. There goes hammerhead.
There's a shark and there's some rays. Now that's the biggest starfish I have ever seen in my life. It's huge. There's some anemones. There's loads of rays at this tank as well, and sharks. There's millions of rays here. Not literally, but there's loads. So cool. So currently I'm on my way to see the manatees. Seaworld do a lot of good work with their manatee rescue and rehabilitation.
So this is the critical care holding pool, and then the pool right next to us is the graduation pool. So once they are not so critical anymore, they're sort of on the tail end of their recovery, they'll get moved over to that pool. So those are the ones that are closer to being moved.
So Seaworld, including the manatees that you just saw, has helped over 31,000 injured, orphaned or abandoned sea animals all across the world in the past 50 years. I know they have like a bad side to them in terms of the orcas and stuff, which I totally do not agree with, but they do a lot of good work with their manatees, for example. Here's some more manatees here. And we must do our effort. We all have a responsibility to protect these animals. These include not using boats with propellers in areas where they are, because that injures them, and that's why Seaworld has to step in, because people are being careless using those types of boats and in the areas where they live in. Moving away from the manatee theme, we'll go to sleeping sea turtle. Crowd level today is quite a mixed bag, in terms that in some areas there's quite a lot of people, but in other areas it's been quite quiet, as if we've got the whole park to ourselves. It is December just now, so I don't know when this one will be coming out, but I filmed this in December, and yeah, the crowd level's like, it's very, very changeable. When I was here last time in November, the crowd levels were a lot more crowded basically than it is today. That is reflected in the actual wait times of the rides itself. And that's what I'm here for, is I'm mainly focused on going to the rides today. Even though it's quite cold, I'm still going to do this ride today, and I'll take you guys with me in this one as well. So I've now arrived in the Antarctica area of the park, and I love the theming in here, and I'm about to do Antarctica, Empire of the Penguins.
It's time to follow along with Puck as he slips and slides and discovers the wonder of his own reflection in the ice. Puck slides and glides into a cavern of icy, dancing light. At the edge of the ice, and for the first time he's ready to dive into the sea. He's eager to hunt for food on his own, but danger lurks in the water below. It's your turn to continue the adventure as your family meets our penguin family.
As I come out the ride, you're greeted by loads and loads of gentleman penguins. Really cool. Now if you don't mind guys, I'm going to see you out there because it's freezing in here. And see what I mean? Now that we've gone to a different area of the park, it's very, very, very quiet. So I'm now getting a bit hungry. So I'm now heading over to the area where the passholder lounge is to get my lunch there. And also going to take you into the passholder lounge as well, because in the passholder lounge you get free drinks, which is a really cool privilege. In case you know where the passholder lounge is, it's the Waterway Grill over by Infinity Falls. So I got something different than I got the last time. This time I decided to go for the pork, and like the steak I had the last time, it's also served with rice and beans. So this is the passholder lounge, and obviously because I'm a passholder I'm allowed to be in here. And they've got lovely ornaments all around the room. And this over here is all made with recycled plastics. Isn't it cool? So this is a better view of it. And yes, it looks absolutely amazing. It's very beautiful. And it's even more amazing that it's made out of recycled plastic. And I've got, there's where you pick up your free sodas. And this is basically what the room looks like. And that's the passholder's lounge. Nothing fancy, but it's really nice. So the food I had was really tasty and very, very flavourful, and not only was it flavourful, it was very juicy as well and not dry like the steak I had there the last time. The steak last time was, as I said, was completely overdone and very hard and tough, where this one was nice and chewy, although there was a lot of fat in it, but I didn't mind that because I like pork fat. It's really tasty, and yeah, it was, and the rice and beans were cooked perfectly. So I've now arrived over in Dolphin Cove for my dolphin meet and greet experience. Now hopefully I'll be able to take you guys with me in this one. It should be a really awesome experience for you guys to see. I really enjoyed that dolphin interaction. It was so cool. For me, I found it quite relaxing and therapeutic. Even though it was quite short, I mean it was really short, I still found the interaction really special and really enjoyed doing it. So I'm now heading over to Wild Arctic to do the Meet Santa experience, because if you got a little one and you want to meet Santa, this is where you go. Look at the Christmas tree. It's an amazing tree. So this is where you meet Santa at Seaworld. On the way to show you where Santa is, I saw a walrus. There's some beluga whales.
Who's this here?
Hi Santa and Arthur.
Hi Arthur, good to meet you. And what are you wanting for Christmas this year?
I just want my family to be together.
And will they, do you think?
Hopefully.
Well then I can only hope that it is the best Christmas you've had so far.
Thanks Santa.
You're very welcome. Do you want to get a photo together?
Yes. That's basically what happens when you go and visit Santa at Seaworld. And my picture with Santa I will insert now. I'm now going over to ride Mako. Wow, I absolutely love Mako. Every time I ride it, it just gets better and better. And I would probably go as far to say that Mako is my favourite roller coaster I've ever ridden. It's not my favourite ride by a long shot, no. My favourite ride is Flight of Passage, followed by Forbidden Journey. But that's my favourite roller coaster. So I love the Christmas decorations around here. I mentioned it last time, but yeah, the Christmas decorations here is just so cool. And I'm now doing, ahead of me, that globe looking thing is a make yourself a snow globe picture opportunity. So basically you go up those steps there and then you get your picture taken inside that snow globe. But just now I'm headed to the Seafire Grill, which is here, to do the other Christmas meet and greet, where at weekends you can meet Rudolph, Claries, Bumble and Cornelius, but during weekdays you can only meet Rudolph, so that's what I'm doing just now. Hey Rudolph, hey Claries. I met Santa earlier, but you know what? You two are my favourites. Can we get a picture together? I had a really great time today. We rode Manta and then we saw some manatees and then we did a dolphin encounter together, which I'll insert some of the good pictures here. Later on we met Santa and then we met Rudolph, and a huge surprise that Clarice was there too, which will insert the pictures now. I've got many more adventures to come from Florida, but for now, it's time for me to roll on to my next adventure.